One of the highlights of this Bradenton event has been the debut of John Urist's brand new SSO car. Now, pretty much everything that's changed on this car compared to his championship-winning ride has been done for either reliability or increased performance. Let's talk a little bit about the Edelbrock parts that are on the top of this engine and how they affect your program.
Basically, the new cylinder head that's been in development has improved upon issues that I have used, try to give feedback to improve upon issues that we've had in the past, which is to build a more stable valve train, a better casting, and a better flowing head all around.
Now, I know we've been talking about these SC1 heads for a long time. What exactly is the difference between this head and the heads that you were using before?
There's many design changes that are, that are improvements over, cylinder heads in the past. Strength, portability. Jim Kuntz has gone in and has a program and has done machining and R&D on this head and has improved the flow numbers on both sides, which is the number one thing. And then reliability on a supercharged, turbocharged, or nitrous-fed engine like we have that needs some strength.
And we're also fortunate to have Edelbrock Steve Johnson here. I understand that there's some interesting things going on with the casting process that really improve the quality of these heads as well as making them a better performance piece.
Yeah, that's one of the new technologies that's out. It's what we refer to as the hipping process, and it's basically a process where they heat the head and they compress it under a high pressure to condense the casting and help force out any of the possible porosities that are in it, and just give you a denser casting, harder casting. Again, like John was saying, one of our main goals with this head was not to duplicate something that was already out there, but to improve and give you something better. There's a lot more area. The Ford's having 10 head bolts. We were limited a little bit on clamping, so we beefed up a lot of those areas. The rocker stands that some of the other cylinder heads that have been out there have been having clamping problems with, we've beefed up those areas and worked with Jessel on a stand system for the head. We even have our own valve cover, one-piece cast valve cover that's proprietary to this head. Raised the rail that the valve cover goes on. I mean, the head from just beginning to running is changed in many aspects. So it's something we're really excited about. We've put a lot of R&D in. As everybody knows, we introduced the head at PRI a couple years ago, and it's taken a long time, but Vic didn't want this head to come out until it was perfect, until it was right. And as John saw here on his first full pass with the car on what was a really safe tune-up, we went 190 mile an hour on the first lick with it, so we were pretty happy there.
Now, in addition to Jessel producing valve train parts and Jim Kuntz having, set up to CNC these heads, I understand that there's some other manufacturers who are also tooling up to support racers who are using this particular head.
That's correct. Urist Pistons has mold and can produce pistons as they're in this race car right now. So basically everything you need to put this package on a motor is available and ready to go.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, this is also made in your new facility right here in the U.S.?
Oh yeah, all the Edelbrock castings we have a foundry that's been open for several years, and we've also got a brand new foundry where I believe this head's being cast at, as well as there's a new intake on this as well that matches this head. And it's kind of got a little bit of a crossover from some of the things we learned at the drag races, but also some of our NASCAR technology. Everybody sees those NASCAR cars going in circles with that Edelbrock sticker on the front fender. They'll be surprised where some of that information that we learned there trickles down to, right down here to our Mustang crowd.
Well, Edelbrock has put together a tremendous history of performance, and it's good to see that innovation continues today. Thank you for your time, gentlemen.